Hi everyone, and welcome back to Diamond Delight. Today I am going to be going over different options for storing your diamond painting drills. And I'm going to break this video down into three main categories. The first set of options that I'm going to go over is going to be for people that are brand new to diamond painting, maybe just kind of trying to figure out if they are even interested in this craft before they invest in buying anything. The second set of options is going to be for the more resourceful type. So these are going to be either really cheap options or options that you might have just these items lying around the house that you can just kind of grab and make do with. And then the third category is going to be more for if you want to buy something specifically meant for diamond painting storage. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So the first set of options are going to be for people that it's maybe their first, maybe second kit, and really the first experience with diamond painting, and you might not want to buy anything extra that you think you might not need, and you're kind of testing out the water to see if you like this craft or not. So this is a technique that you can use where you don't need to buy anything else other than what's in the kit. It's definitely going to be a little more tedious to manage all the drills. So again, if you're going to invest in this craft and do it for a long time, you're probably going to want to do something more than just this, but this is a good kind of first step, and this is what I did when I was first just getting started and trying to figure out if I liked it. So most diamond painting kits will come with all of the drills in one of two fashions. So they either come all in these individual packets like this. This one is from Diamond Art Club. So they're going to have all the drills with the different numbers on it. You can just keep the drills in the bags that they come in. You'll see what I did is I cut a little slit on the side. I pour it out onto the tray when I want to use that color, and then I get some masking tape and I just reseal it. That way, whenever I need to go back and need more colors, again, it's a little tedious, but I'll come in, I'll take that piece of tape off, and then you have that little slit there where you can pour out more, pour whatever you don't use back into the bag, and seal it up again. Again, this is going to be really annoying over time, especially if you're working on big paintings, but if you're working on something small and you're just trying to get a feel for it, this is going to be your cheapest and most accessible option. Some companies do come with the drills already in little Ziploc bags. I'm going to take these out so I can show you. This kit is from Art Gem, and this is their mini houseplant kit. So I personally love it when companies put their drills in Ziploc baggies because it just makes, it's similar as the last strategy, but it just makes it so much easier because you can open the Ziploc, pour out your drills onto your tray, pour whatever you don't want back in, zip it back up, and then that way you can just kind of keep everything nice and in order. You don't have to deal with the masking tape. What you can do to make it easier to find the drills as you go along is try to keep them organized by number. So you can see these are in order 30, 29, 28, 27. I just keep them in here and I try to keep them in that same order. So it's kind of like ruffling through a library when you're trying to find the one that you want, or like a file cabinet. If your diamond painting doesn't come with stickers on it, it should if it's arranged like this, but you can always again add that masking tape and then just handwrite the number or the symbol as needed. The next category is going to be a slight step up. So these are things that won't necessarily come with the kit, but that you might just have lying around the house or that you can buy pretty cheap to make the process a little easier. So this is kind of just piggybacking off the last thing we talked about, where if your kit doesn't come with those Ziploc bags, you can just buy Ziploc bags on your own, these little mini ones. Again, you can put a little piece of duct tape on there and label the numbers, and then you can keep them in a larger bag to try to keep them, somewhat in chronological order. Sometimes people do also get like a shoe box and put cardboard dividers in there, and that way they can kind of keep them in order that way as well. Again, like a little filing cabinet to keep your drills organized. Some diamond painting kits even will come with a couple bags, but usually they won't come with enough to store all of your drills, so you'll probably have to buy more on your own, or again, if you have some lying around the house. I would say you can probably find a good amount of those little mini Ziploc bags online, probably for $10 or less, I'd say. Another option you can do is using salsa containers. So this would be a really nice receptacle for any drills that you have. Again, you can pour them in, quickly just snap that container on. Because it is a tighter fit, those drills aren't gonna spill out and all fall out, and then you can just pour them out when you need them, pour them back in when you don't. Again, you can put the label or the sticker. If the diamond painting comes with stickers for the drills, you can put it right on top there. This definitely would be a more space consuming option, because when you think about it, you're not gonna be able to stack them inside of each other once they have drills in them. So you still could stack them on top like this, or you could have them all laid out. But again, this will probably take a little bit more space than the previous option. But the great thing about this is that, you know, a lot of times at restaurants, they'll just have these sitting out, and you can ask if you can take a couple extra. Again, you can also buy these online, probably for somewhere in that $10 range as well. Next, we're going to discuss if you get a little bit more into diamond painting, or you're working on some bigger pieces and you want to buy something specifically for diamond painting storage. So these are some pretty cheap and affordable options I just want to show you guys to start with. This is what I've used for most of diamond painting. I believe I got a set of 2 of these on Amazon, probably for around 10 bucks or less. It's one large case. It clips closed like that. And then it's got these rows of little containers that hold your diamonds. You can see with the specific kit that I have kitted up right now, this kit did come with stickers. This was Diamond Art Club. So I just took them off, stuck them right on top. They stay in order, as you can see. They don't move around much while they're in the actual box. If they don't come with stickers, just like I mentioned before, you can see from the last painting I did, I just put masking tape on and wrote down the number and then the symbol that it corresponds to. And these ones are nice. You just can pop them open. Although I will say with this type of storage, there's going to be some variance in quality. So for this particular box, some of them are really hard for me to open. A little hack for that I found is I will actually get the back end of my tweezers. I'll just stick it in the edge there and just kind of pop it up. Let's see if I can do it. Just like that. And then it opens. Again, you can pour out however many you want into the tray. When you're done, pour it back in, clip it closed, and it's really easy. One thing I will say is that, again, there is a great variance in quality. So you'll see that some of the ones on this kit, they don't stay closed. I close it and it just pops right open again. I don't know if you can see that from the side here. So just be cautious that you might get some poorer quality storage options here, but again, they are pretty cheap, so it's kind of like you get what you pay for. But these have done me really well. It's fun also just you can kind of look at the back and see all the colors, so I like that aspect of it too. And again, you could buy however many of these that you need for your specific kit. I usually find that 2 of these work just fine. You can see I used about 1.5 of the 2 ones that I have. These are just trash drills that I've been storing in here. So this should do you pretty good if you use these. Very similar, but just a slightly different variation. Same thing, this clips open. Instead of having rows of 4, these are just individual containers like so. And you can see you just open it up, pour out whatever you want, pour whatever you want back in at the end. This whole top actually comes out, so that makes it a little easier to pour all of your beads back in. I would say these do hold slightly more than the last storage option I showed you. So if you have maybe more drills per color, you could do that. If your specific bag of drills doesn't fit all in one container, you can always just pour however much fits at that time, seal this back up, put this in, use it, use it, use it. Once you've run out of these and they need a refill, you just come back in with your color and put it in. So I do that all the time, especially for some of the larger paintings that have way too many drills to fit in just one of these. And then you can see in this example, again, I did just put the duct tape or the masking tape, and then when it's a number or letter, it works a little easier to just write it, and I just hand drew the symbols here. You can also get a sticker making machine and make your own labels, but this is a really great option as well. I will try to link whatever I bought or similar examples to whatever I bought in the comment section for you guys. The last thing I want to go over is a little bit more of a substantial case option. So this specific case for diamond drills is from Art Dot. They sent me this one. I think it holds 60, but this is a little more sturdy and more involved than just those little cases I was showing you before. It's a carrying case with a handle. It does have a zipper, so we'll open this up next. And this, as you can see, has got a bunch of little vials in it. If I take them out, you can see there's little holes that actually keep these really nice and secure. And you can see that the vials themselves are pretty large. So these will hold quite a bit of diamonds at once. So you might not have to refill as often as if you get one of those smaller ones. Again, same concept. I just put the sticker for this specific drill on top, but if you don't have that, you can always just do the masking tape and write it. So you can see I've done 2 of them so far. I still need to kit up the rest of this kit. This is going to hold everything really nice and secure. The fact that it zips and it's got that little handle is really nice for making it a little bit more portable. And then you do have a little, let's see if I can show you, you do have a little storage end on this side too, so you can keep all your tools, baggies, anything extra in there. So that's a really nice option as well. This is going to be a little bit more expensive. So these cases can range anywhere from, I'd say, $20 to even over $100. It just depends on how big you get them. So again, I think this holds about 60 different colors, but there are ones that are bigger. There are ones that have 2 layers that stack on top of each other. So you can hold, you know, like over 100 different colors in them. So it really just depends on what you're looking for. But I do think this is a great option if you're looking for something a little more advanced, not in terms of difficulty, but just will make your life a lot easier. And again, you just pour the drills out into your tray. And then this one did come with a little pop-out collapsible funnel. So you just would pop this back out. And then when you're ready to put all the drills back in, you just pour them right in, and that helps it to funnel in. So pretty nice and convenient. And then again, you can just keep that funnel in this little pouch here, along with anything else that you need. So this is a great option if you're looking for something a little more involved. I will double check, but I do believe that I still have a link for, I think, 10% off from Art Dot website. So I'll try to link that for you guys too, so that if you do want to get one like this just from Art Dot, then you can have a little discount on that one too. You can also find them on Amazon or other companies as well. And then lastly, I just want to talk about a few other options that I personally don't have, but I've seen a lot of people in the diamond painting community do really like. So going back to this kind of setup with the individual pieces that you take out, there is a company called Elizabeth Ward. I think it's meant for bead storage, but people have used it for diamond painting as well. It's a really big rectangle that holds a bunch of individual canisters. So it's kind of like this, but just on a much larger scale. In the beginning of my diamond painting journey, saving up for that and saying, oh, I'm going to get that, I'm going to get that. And then I just found that I didn't really need to. Using the smaller ones worked just fine for me. And then I got the other storage kit. So I don't personally have that one, but I do hear a lot of people talking about it. So it might be worth looking into if you would prefer that kind of option. And then something other people will do as well. Again, you need a lot of space for this option. And you also need to have accumulated quite a bit of these trays, which is not too hard to do because most paintings will come with 1 or 2. If you get any kind of pen or extra accessories, they'll usually come with some of these as well. Some people even just give theirs away for free, so you could look online on Facebook groups. But some people will keep their drills out at all times. So they'll have one color in each tray, and then they'll have multiple trays. They'll label it with a sticker, and then they'll put these trays into a little shelf of sorts. So it's almost like a little cubby hole for each tray. I think some people make them. I think they might be ones that you can buy. I'll try to find a link if I can find one. And then they'll just have all the drills out at all times. That definitely will save you time because you're not going to have to take your drills in and out of their storage each time, shake them out. You're just going to have them already on the tray. But again, that's going to take quite a bit of space. If you have kids or pets and they can access the area, chances are those drills are going to go flying because they're not secured in any way. So that's definitely a specific preference for some people. I personally would not be able to do that, but that is an option in case that sounds appealing to you. So that's it for my main rundown of the essentials for storing your drills. Oh, one more thing I will say is that I do tend to hold on to my trash drills or my extra drills. So you'll see, even though I'm only actively using these top 4 rows, I do put all my trash, whether it's colored or black. I store it somewhere just in case if you run out of drills of a certain color. Worst case scenario, you can go back and try to find a similar color, or one that's maybe, oh, you're being extra picky with the quality, and then you can use that for your painting if you're in a pinch. I got lazy, so I just put all of my blacks in one container, all of my colors in another, and I figure if I need to go back and dig through it, then that'll be a problem for future me. But if you're really adamant about it, you can also get, this is what I used to do, from Costco, they have those 36 egg carton holders, and I would have a label on each of them with the color, and then I'd put my trash in them so that it's not super secure, but they're all just kind of laid out. And then that way, if I was like, oh, I ran out of greens, I can just quickly ruffle through and grab one of the lesser quality ones that wouldn't be ideal to use, but still is passable. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. And if you do have any questions about storage or anything diamond related, you're more than welcome to leave a comment below. I know it's been a little while since I last posted, so hopefully I can get on here a little more frequently. I was thinking of doing a little whip-in chat just to update you guys on how everything in life has been going. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.